Loki didn't murder his father for a devil fruit. He mercy killed the demon to save his entire kingdom from the world government's greatest secret. For years, the story of Elbaf's accursed prince Loki was set in stone. The official narrative, the one we've all known, is simple and brutal. Loki, prince of the giants, murdered his own father, King Harald. The motive? Supposedly, it was pure greed. He wanted to steal a legendary devil fruit that was an heirloom of the royal family. Because of this, he was branded a traitor, imprisoned for centuries, and became the ultimate shame of the proud warrior race of Elbaf. It's a straightforward villain backstory, simple and effective, and it made us see Loki as this fallen, treacherous figure. But let's be real, since when has Ichiro Oda ever given us a story that was truly that simple? The official story is almost always a cover-up for something much, much deeper. And with the recent chapters, Oda has handed us the key to unlock the tragic truth. The entire foundation of this theory rests on the single most terrifying ability we've seen in the series to date, Imu's power. This isn't just some mind control hockey. This is the Domi Reversi, or Devil's Contrap. It is absolutely horrifying. We saw it firsthand with two legends, Dori and Brogi. Imu didn't just control them, it transformed them. They became grotesque, horned demons, puppets stripped of their will, forced to attack their own friends and home. They were immortal monsters, and the only thing that could stop them was apparently death. This ability takes a person and overwrites their very soul, turning them into a living weapon for the world government. Now, here's the question that changes everything. What if this isn't the first time Imu has used this power to subjugate a kingdom? What if, a century ago, they didn't just want to control Elbaf, they wanted to break its king? This puts Prince Loki in an impossible situation. He had to watch his own father, the great King Harald, lose his mind, his will, and his soul, turning into a monster that would inevitably destroy the kingdom he loved. What do you do? Do you let your father become a puppet of darkness, an eternal disgrace to his legacy that would bring Elbaf to its knees? Or do you commit an act so terrible that it saves everyone at the cost of your own name? Loki chose the latter. The murder of King Harald wasn't a murder, it was a mercy killing. And we have stone-cold proof of the method. How do you stop a Domi Reversi transformation? The recent chapters gave us the gruesome answer, a fatal blow to the head. When we look at that haunting image of the giant graveyard inside Elbaf's castle, what do we see? Skeletons of giants, all impaled through the head by swords or spears. This wasn't a battle. This was a systematic execution, a culling of giants who had been turned into demons, with the only way to stop them being a strike to the brain. Now, you might be thinking, but wait, what about Jarl? And that is a fantastic point. Jarl was also transformed, stabbed in the head, and yet he survived, claiming his helmet saved him. This isn't a plot hole, it's Oda dangling a crucial clue in our faces. His survival is intentionally strange and mysterious. It confirms that the head stab is, in fact, the countermeasure. Jarl's survival might be due to an incomplete transformation or some other factor Oda has yet to reveal. But the core mechanic is clear. To beat the demon, you have to go for the head. Loki did what he had to do. If Loki is this secret hero, why the century-long lie? Why let his people and the whole world hate him? The answer is a move of 4D chess that protected his entire kingdom. Think about it. What if he told the truth? Hey everyone, the secret king of the world, Imu, who officially doesn't exist, just turned my dad, your king, into a demon. It would have caused mass panic. It would have immediately put a giant target on Elbaf's back for the world government to come in and finish the job. Loki made the ultimate sacrifice. He took on the blame. He allowed himself to become the villain in the story to protect his people from a truth they weren't ready to handle. He became the accursed prince, not because of a sin he committed, but because he chose to bear the curse of this secret for over 100 years. It's a burden worthy of a true giant king. And this all brings us to right now in the manga. Loki's decision to finally fight is not just him joining the Straw Hat Alliance, it is personal. For the first time in a century, he has a chance to fight back against the very entity that destroyed his family, ruined his name, and cursed his life. His war against the world government is the ultimate act of redemption. It's his chance to finally reveal the truth, not with words, but with his actions. He's about to show the world what happens when a giant is pushed too far. Loki isn't fighting for forgiveness for a crime he's been accused of. He is fighting for the freedom to finally expose the truth. He's not Elbaf's villain. He's Elbaf's secret tragic hero, and his story is about to be told. So what do you guys think? Is Loki about to become one of the greatest heroes of the Elbaf saga? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, do me a favor and absolutely click that like button, subscribe for more content, and ring that bell so you don't miss our next video. Until next time.